Most supercars aren't ruined by crashes. They're ruined by bad paint jobs. And the worst part is that most of the damage isn't visible at first. At a glance, a fresh paint job can look incredible. Glossy, clean, perfect under showroom lights. But paint hides mistakes until time exposes them. One of the most common failures starts before paint is even applied. Improper preparation. If a supercar isn't fully disassembled, shortcuts get taken. Edges are masked instead of removed. Trim stays in place. Paint builds up where it shouldn't. Panel gaps shrink. Lines lose sharpness. What should look precise starts looking soft. Another nightmare comes from heat. Supercars use aluminum and carbon fiber extensively. These materials react differently than steel. Too much heat during curing can warp panels. Too little can cause paint to fail later. Clear coat begins to peel. Cracks form. Color shifts appear under sunlight. And once that happens, there's no simple fix. Then there's contamination. Dust, fibers, improper filtration. Tiny particles trapped in paint become permanent. They're sanded down to hide them, thinning the paint layer and weakening protection. Months later, the finish dulls unevenly. Another common disaster comes from mixing systems. Different primers, incompatible paints, cheap clear coats layered over premium color. At first, everything looks fine. Then reactions begin underneath. Bubbling, delamination, peeling from the inside out. The paint isn't failing on the surface, it's failing below it. One of the worst horror stories happens during reassembly. Panels go back on slightly misaligned. Fasteners are over-tightened. Sensors are reinstalled incorrectly. Now the car doesn't just look wrong, it behaves wrong. Wind noise appears. High-speed stability changes. Electronic faults show up with no obvious cause. And then there's the ultimate nightmare, paint jobs that destroy value. Original colors replaced permanently. Factory finishes lost. Documentation broken. For collectible cars, that damage is irreversible. A repaint done incorrectly doesn't just cost money, it rewrites the car's history. Fixing a bad paint job is often more expensive than doing it right the first time. Paint has to be stripped, panels reworked, surfaces corrected. Sometimes the car never fully recovers. That's why the most dangerous paint jobs aren't the ugly ones. They're the ones that look perfect until they aren't. On a supercar, paint isn't decoration. It's part of the engineering. When it's done wrong, everything suffers. This is Apex Revival.